bring up great performances and great games. Let's have a look at the side tonight. James Slipper, with all his experience, leads the front row with Pollard and Kautai. Hard-working locks, Darcy Swain and Caden Neville packed down again this week. The heart and the soul of this team is the back row. Valentini, Brown and number 8, Charlie Cale. Pulling the strings at 9 and 10 tonight, Ryan Lonergan and Noah Lolosio. Tamati Tua, a powerful ball carrier at 12, Hudson Crichton outside him at centre. The try-scoring machine, Corey Till on the left wing, Ollie Satsford on the right, and the in-form Tom Wright at fullback. To the reserve bench, while they'll all need to make an impact on such a wet night, but plenty of experience as well when you look at jersey 23, Jack Debrasini.
Well, like the Brumbies, the Blues are coming off a bye. Still a few short of full strength, but it's a strong lineup for an important game. A tight 5 anchored by All Black Ufa Tu'ungafasi, Marcel Renata keeping the number 1 jersey, Ricky Riccatelli at hooker. Skipper Patrick Tuipulotu and the hard-working Lachlan McConnell make up the second row. What a battle in the loose tonight. So Tutu Papali'i and Ioane bring a mix of skill and power for the Blues. Finn Christie and Stephen Perofeta still out. Taufa Funaki and Harry Plummer in the 9-10 axis. Bryce Heem and Rico Ioane in the midfield. And there's a return for Mark Telia on the wing, completing a lethal Blues back 3 with Caleb Clark and Cole Forbes. On the bench, there's a return for lock Sam Darry after 6 weeks out with a knee injury. A late change sees Anton Segner in for Adrian Choate, who's been withdrawn with a slight calf strain. Well, sideline now, it's been an awful day in Auckland. Hopefully things are improving in time for kick-off. Kia ora, Ricky Swinell.
Kia ora, Tony. Kia ora, Marshy. And yes, it has slightly improved in time for kick-off. As you said, it has been raining all day. It has eased off in the last wee while away. It's going to be slippery underfoot, though. The ground conditions is in great shape, but the surface is slippery. And, of course, ball security, all important on a night like this.
Well, one of the stories of Super Rugby so far in 2024 has been a big improvement from the Australian side. 6 wins so far in Trans-Tasman battles, and it's the Brumbies who are leading the Aussie charge on the scoreboard. They come to Eden Park on a 5-game winning streak. Haven't won here in 10 years, but they do have a standout record of the Australian teams at this stadium. Strike power right across their lineup. They will surely fancy their chances here tonight of ending a Blues 9-game unbeaten reign at home. Corey Toole has fast become one of the most exciting players in Australian rugby with his electric running, a high try scorer. 3 games he's played in New Zealand and he's scored in all 3 of them. He's a player the Blues will have to guard with great caution, Corey Toole. Well, Eden Park's reputation as a fortress goes on the line tonight, something the Blues are acutely aware of. They'll be fired by memories of a loss against the Brumbies last time they played them in Melbourne last year. That was their only loss in their last 20 games against Australian opposition. But you get the feeling that the next couple of hours are going to tell us a lot about how good this Blues team really is and what their title credentials are. Brumbies, well, they won the toss. They opted to kick off. And Noah Lolosio it is who sends play down inside the Blues half. Lonergan setting it away on the left, and here's a bit of space for Hudson Crichton, the centre, accelerating nicely, gets it away to Sapsford, and he goes for the corner, cut down just short. Ball's loose, it's close to the goal line.
Okay, let it go, it's not.
Real scrap for the ball on the ground. It's coming out the Brumbies side, I think it is. Valentini having a go for the line. He's held up. It's Taufa who's got in and got hands on it.
What I'm saying is that a tackle's been made, so there's a tackle zone, and Blue doesn't enter from behind the gate.
That's
so left foot
Funaki
touching the ball there and winning the ball. And I've got 10 there on defence.
Keep an eye on Funaki. He's got to get behind Sapsford. He doesn't.
9 Blues offside.
And he's offside technically.
There's a 10 defender there.
Yep.
No one's at
Taufa Funaki it is.
No, it's not a penalty try.
Okay, so we're going to go yellow card against 9.
And he's going to go to the bin for this.
Yep.
Hold on.
Patrick. Just need 9 Blue.
It's coming back to you after this replay.
Because he's offside.
Camera's on you, Ben.
Number 9 Blue, there's a tackle. He's got to enter through the gate. He doesn't. He then picks up the ball. It's on the goal line. You've got a defender. Just a yellow card, okay? 9 blue, offside. Offside tackle zone, penalty here.
I'll tell you, that's very good refereeing.
Renata, he stopped just a metre or so short. Tuonga Fasi.
Yeah, I've got 4 wide as well, offside.
Another advantage. They've got numbers away to the right here. The Blues, they go for the line and they're over.
Tick and go, uncompromising. Here's the breakout from Papali'i. They did really well from here to stake and play as the Blues. Obviously, they're operating with no 9, so every player's having to stand up, fill in that position. Really good from Riccatelli.
Sit!
Blues trying to hinge ahead, and they have got penalty advantage here. Clark throws himself at the line and over. Great platform, great finish.
Very simplistic. Funaki just looks up, Clark comes in, and he just goes, stop me if you can, and they couldn't.
Well, they absolutely couldn't. He's been so busy, so involved. He's one of those players that's got them over that gain line time and again, but there's so much variety, so many options for the Blues, and when...
Swain feeding it back through the legs to Lonergan. Ball's been dropped, picked up by Clark. And the Blues have good attacking ball here now. Satutu freeing the arm, looking for the offload. Took it into contact. Another advantage. Forbes, away it goes to Talia. Looking to pass the ball back on the inside. Heen can't take it, so they'll come back for the penalty. Kick here from Plummer, and it is good. Blues tack on another 3.
He is so dangerous from this position.
Talia is ready to take it. Funaki, and here is Talia. Well, they mopped him up, but Hoskins Satutu is there, and he goes for the line. He's over. Oh, punishing the Brumbies now, the Blues.
A flying Mark Talia, who is so dangerous here. Watch, he goes low along with Lonergan, but they cannot stop the rampaging Hoskins Satutu, who goes over, and yes, they really do pay the ultimate price.
Hoskins Satutu, his second try, and Harry Plummer converts. 3 converted tries and a penalty. And this has been an outstanding 40 minutes of rugby from the home team. Blues lead it at the break in this battle between second and third. It's 24-0. And they'll kick off the second half. Harry Plummer sends it just down beyond the 20. It's nicely taken down by Darcy Swain. McConnell's done some good work in the line out for the Blues. They've been going for the money ball at the front, not risking the long throw, but they've got it set for the drive, and they're steaming towards the line.
Down by Blue!
Been dragged down, and they're over. And Dalton Papali'i has scored the try.
Papali'i wasn't about to be done at that. So there's the good momentum. They just can't keep their feet, the Blues. But as the ball goes to ground, Papali'i scoops it up and spins. In fact, it probably didn't even touch the ground, did it? No, he's just wrestled it free. Outstanding recognition of space and awareness from Dalton Papali'i.
Well, they were just relentless towards the end of that first half.
Absolutely getting rid of Swain. But
14
there's,
run behind
some obstruction there.
Yeah, as he hit and spin, he just went behind Taufa Funaki. Blocked the defender for getting to him. So an opportunity now for the Brumbies, for Lolosio to get them down inside the Blues half, and let's just see if they can construct. Their goal should be 7+ phases, try and get to 10 phases. Haven't been able to achieve that in this game yet.
Time off. Okay, coming upstairs to you. Potential foul play, put on the big screen.
Beno keeps going upstairs here, and Lachlan McConnell was really slow to get up from that previous ruck. I'm not sure if that's it. We'll see in a second, but he's going to look for some potential foul play.
Is it by him or on him? By White.
So yeah, it's head contact by 1 White.
Okay, one White.
James Slipper. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we got Could be lower, so we've got foul play that reaches yellow card threshold. Happy with that?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, then we're going to yellow card that. I think he's just trying to get his arm under, but we're going to start with the yellow card.
Yep.
Ryan.
Well, they'll
Ryan.
start with a yellow, and the Brumbies will be
Ryan.
hoping it doesn't escalate beyond that.
Number 1, it's foul play, reaches yellow card threshold. He's going for on-field review. Off-field review.
James Slipper, who hasn't had a happy night.
Sit! Steady!
Well, the scrum's nice and steady. That's good work. Calling on Tamati Tua. Oh, it's a loose ball. Funaki!
He just loses it. He gets a little bit tangled up with one of the feet of his players, or possibly somebody from the Blues. Doesn't get the clearance. It just knocks that right arm, that's that top arm for delivery. Funaki on the spot.
Gosh, they just cannot take a trick, can they? The Brumbies. Lonergan, a couple of errors coming out after the half, players to the sin bin, and the Blues are just full of confidence. They hit those opportunities.
So line out, 5 from the line. McQuannell again. They've got this totally under control here. Riccatelli scores!
Well, it just keeps getting worse, unfortunately, for the Brumbies. But we just have to admire the way this Blues machine, they know their strengths, they know their system. Plummer's kick was outstanding, got it right to the 5 from about 35, 36 metres out. And then once Riccatelli got his hands on it, it was just inevitable.
Well, that's just it, isn't it? Everybody knows their roles. Nobody overplays their hand. They go about their business. They're well organised. They're well drilled. And it's just this execution in the red zone time after time.
Almost breaking through. Well, the best scoring potential here that they've had in a very long time. The Brumbies are just a couple of metres away from the line.
Penalty advantage.
Referee playing advantage. But it's a try.
At that time, Luke Reimer is the one that goes over, but the line-out attack was really good. Onto the front foot, nice and early. Couple of pick and goes, and then Reimer goes over, and finally they get something to click the Brumbies.
Well, it came off a Blues mistake too, AJ Landon, and that'll annoy them.
Some of their counterparts from Canberra tonight. Restart not taken cleanly by the Brumbies. But the referee says play on. In fact, the knock-on came from the Blues. Hooper driven back. Roar going up from the crowd on the other side, but it's been picked up nicely by Frost. So they win a line out against the throw.
Sit!
Big scrum from the Blues.
Advantage!
They got the advantage. Knock sends the ball wide. Lamb trying to bust his way past the tackle of Charlie Cale. Now Talia, the way he fights for every millimetre. He's been brought down very close to the line. They go for the line, and it's Kurt Eklund who's in for the try. In again.
And then again, Mark Taylor wants to get his hands on the ball, bounces, spins, pirouettes around. Tough to bring to ground, and then as it comes, as we're looking at it now, out to Kirk Eklund, nice and low, good body position, slides across quite comfortably.
Haven't missed a beat as the changes have come on too.
For a winning margin by the Blues, and they've decided that's enough. Cashmore sends it into touch. Resounding win for the Blues. A match between the teams ranked 2 and 3 on the table, but it has been a no contest. The Blues wore them down and then blew them apart. 7 tries to 1, 46-7.